Welcome back to Newstalgia, the show where something old becomes something new. This week, I'm going to be talking about Last of Us Remastered. When Last of Us first came out, it was at the end of the PlayStation 3 life cycle. To be honest, at the time, I was surprised that they didn't hold it back a bit longer to make it a launch title for the PlayStation 4. Granted, not long after the launch of the PlayStation 4, they eventually released the remastered version. Honestly, what is there to say about Last of Us that hasn't been said before? This game features an incredible experience which feels very cinematic. I know I said in the Tomb Raider video I enjoyed that game more, but that doesn't mean this game isn't incredible. One of the best things about this game is the relationship between Joel and Ellie. You really grow to care for these characters as they struggle to survive and work toward their end goal. There are also some really powerful moments that tug at your heartstrings. This game works on a visual level with the beautiful graphics, an entertaining level with alright controls, and an emotional level with the amazing story. It's a layered game that truly delivers an experience that not a lot of other games can. I will say this. It does feel like a reskin Uncharted with additional features and, in my opinion, a better story, but I wouldn't say that's an insult because Naughty Dog did a really incredible job with the Uncharted series. This feels like a natural evolution for them while not erasing the drawing board and starting completely fresh. As I've said, the graphics are stunning and this game had an excellent use of lighting and shadows. It really feels artistic and realistic. As I said though, the controls are alright. They're not very smooth, but good enough to not interrupt the playing experience. The hand-to-hand combat is enjoyable, but the gunplay itself has room for improvement, which hopefully Last of Us 2 will improve. This game also features crafting, which lets you upgrade melee weapons, create makeshift bombs, and healing kits. I really enjoyed this aspect, although I have seen better uses of crafting systems in more recent games like Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, at the time this first came out, the system was something new and really set it apart. On top of this incredible game, the remaster comes with the Left Behind DLC and multiplayer. The DLC is a nice but short experience, but at least it lets you get to learn a little bit more about Ellie. The multiplayer is alright, not my thing personally. It's very slow moving where I tend to enjoy more fast paced games. I do like the aspect of the crafting system in the multiplayer since it adds strategy to each match. But at the same time, I wouldn't say the multiplayer is groundbreaking or worth the purchase alone. If there's any reason to pick this up, and there is, that reason is the story and characters of Last of Us. You become really invested in Joel and Ellie, and even the side characters you meet throughout the game. I also have to give credit to the developers for the beautiful introduction. It's both intense and emotional. I don't want to get too much into details about the game, because if you haven't played it yet, it shouldn't be spoiled for you. All I'll say is buy it. It's honestly worth it. I've seen it on sites for as low as $20, and that's a fantastic deal. On that note, this has been Newstalgia. Stay tuned for next week.
Golden trinkets, mobile phone, expensive shoes, you can get your own. She's gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. She's gonna love you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.